the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. But tonight we begin Week 8 with a good matchup for you here, as it'll be our visitors taking on our home team. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you take a look at our home side as we enter play here. They come in on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys also coming off the bye, so both teams should be well-rested and ready to go. On the other side of the field for our visitors here, they too come in off the bye, so we should have 2 teams that are eager to get back at it.
And players are creatures of habit. You can bet they enjoyed the time off, but you know they're also ready to get right back into the swing of things.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their 3rd-year quarterback.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, check that. Check 18 God,
They'll keep it on the ground. Arrington. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Up the middle they go. Arrington. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
I'm laughing because I'm not so sure I would have made this call. I'm not so sure I would have said, yeah, let's go ahead and get this one, especially at this point of the game. But give him credit. He had a feeling and carried it through.
Yeah, that's one where you think, okay, if you're down, 2 minutes left, the ball's near midfield, you go for it. But in this stage, at that part of the field, but like you said, it worked. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. So you look at this defense. They're currently 6th in the NFL in defending the run.
I jotted down in my notes in prepping for this game that this is definitely an area we got to keep an eye on, because you talk about where they rank in stopping the run. But how about what they're facing? This unit loves to run the football, and they rank highly in the league in getting it done.
Yeah, power. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A big play there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. But Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
So no advantage in this game for either quarterback in terms of coming off that open week, huh?
Yeah, they both had buys.
Both had them, so you got to figure both of them went back, watched some extra tape, polished up their game, checked out their fundamentals, but they also both had an extra week to prepare for each other's defenses. This could be a whole lot of fun.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now a flag comes in from the umpire after a gain of about 4. And this looks like it's going to be holding. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it. Brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The visitors' offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And he's run well here in the first half of the season, no doubt. You can see the graphic. NFL leader in rushing coming into the weekend. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 23-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Arrington. And he'll manage only a couple here up to the 25. But you look at this defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
So prepping for this game, I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Howard. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And they're able to get this one across the 35. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Results in a first down.
And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Bronco switch. Get it. Ready, ready.
Now a handoff up the middle. Arrington. That's a good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5. 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Hey, check that.
Up the middle they go. Arrington. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 45 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to lead to a third down.
3rd and 4.
Hey, 18 Cardinal, 18.
Looking to throw. Howard. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
And a first down.
Come on, come on. Set.
Back to throw. Howard. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you.
Ready.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal.
Left. Top, ready.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard there, and that'll bring us to third and goal.
Chop alert. Here we go.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 4 yards, that gets him close to the goal line, but it also brings up a fourth and goal.
Let's go now. Not alert.
They'll try and run for it. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. That's his 18th rushing touchdown of the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. An early decision point here, Charles, maybe one we'll look back on later. They go on fourth and goal, and they punch it in for the touchdown.
We always talk about how football is a game of confidence, and that's how you get it right there. Leave your offense out there and tell them I believe in you. And they pay it off with 6 points.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
60 Bison.
Off play action. Keys. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Off the play fake. Keys. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Operating from the gun. Keys. Down inside the 10. Touchdown! A great effort there. 36 yards. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. The extra point splits the uprights. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. He's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4 on second down. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
Come on.
At the 25-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Arrington. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
On 3rd down, Arrington. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15.
First down. An 8-yard pickup. Results in a first down.
Broncos, Panther 6. Ready.
Up the middle they go. Arrington. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 9.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll keep it on the ground. Arrington. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 118 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7.
Visitors 21.
So an 8-play drive covering 80 yards. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Oh, good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The home team's offense and their running back getting set to go once more. We take a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns out of the backfield. His numbers are superior to the rest of his peers at this point in the season.
2 yards on
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 8. Looking to throw. Keys. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Keys. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down the left sideline. And all the way in for the touchdown. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And his guys have made this a 1-score game now. Point after, right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
at their own.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have herded him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and
Let's go now.
They'll keep it on the ground. Arrington. And his defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 4 of 7. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now a handoff up the middle. Arrington. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42.
Hey, check that. Check
First
that.
and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Get up.
Up the middle they go. Arrington. And he's got this one just across midfield to the 49. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
49-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Coleman will try up the middle. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes us all the way down to the 37. 12 yards there and a first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
They'll run on first down. Arrington. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Come on.
Now a handoff up the middle. Arrington. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Up the middle they go. Arrington. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. 1 yard and now no yards. Have him looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on 3rd down. Off play action. Howard. That is caught. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. And they're able to add on to their advantage.
When we draw up defenses on the board, we do account for every receiver. But on that particular play, somehow he was wide open, became an easy touchdown pass.
Now the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. That time a 9-play drive. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Pressure comes, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Cougar 19.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Now this offense about ready to take over again. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground. Arrington. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
on 3rd down, Arrington. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Now a timeout signal for him. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Let's go. Let's go.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. They'll rifle this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Come on, come on.
A final shot before break. Howard. He's going to take another shot here. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the 2nd half. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the 3rd quarter. Now how about this return? A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, they still have time to get them established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. From the gun on 3rd down, Keys. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And a
Ready?
1st and 10.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's a quick throw caught out wide. And touchdown! A great play there. 37 yards. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get this score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
The kick kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. This offense making its way back out, led by their running back. He's got a rushing touchdown of the game already as you check to see where he is ranked in rushing TDs coming into the weekend.
Okay.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
They'll keep it on the ground. Arrington. 181 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Hey, check that. Check that.
At the 40-yard line.
On first down, Arrington. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A handoff, Coleman between the tackles. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 1.
Here we go.
Second and a yard.
Now a handoff up the middle. Arrington. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Ready?
On the ground, it's a handoff to Coleman. Eventually wrangled down before reaching the 20, but a strong run. 2nd and 1 now from the 21.
Bronco quick.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches.
Here we go. Ready?
Now they hand off to Coleman. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
And the first down.
Check, Panther.
1st and goal at the 40-yard
Come on, come on.
line.
Coleman is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Go! Viking 18.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Let's go now.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
It's Coleman here. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 4th and goal.
And his kick here is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. He takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26. Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go.
Throwing to start the drive. Keys. Over the middle, complete. That's Carter.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, you're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
7 yards there and a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down. And that's exactly what he did.
He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw. Keys. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Keys. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Ready.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? Looking to throw. Keys to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Come on.
Back to throw. Keys. And it's caught. Touchdown. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And his guys have made this a 1-score game now. The extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is down to a field goal. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. This offense and their running back headed back onto the field. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the topic of the halftime talk for this defense. We've got to find a way to slow him down. That's probably what they're saying. But nothing that they have done has worked so far. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Got it. Ready?
That's good for a 1st down. A gain of 14.
Let's go now.
And a 1st down.
Reload.
Right back to Coleman here on 1st down. They'll take this from the 40 up to the 45 for a gain of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Hey!
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Bronco switch. Get it.
This is Coleman. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 86 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
Results in a 1st down.
Like him, 18.
They will run again with Coleman. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up.
No. Unlock it. Cougar 19.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
60 Eagles.
Here's a give up the middle. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up first and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on second down.
At the 2-yard line.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. It's the fullback with his first career NFL touchdown. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Looking to put a drive together.
Their own 29-yard line.
Alert.
They go play action here on first down. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 30-yard line.
Looking to throw. Keys. He'll get that one to Carter complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
From the 43, here's a second and 9.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Keys. Little short pass here to Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. In motion left goes Carter.
47-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
Ready.
Second and 14. Quick hitter here, it's complete. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Go. 19. Ready.
In motion left, Carter. They'll look to throw now on first down. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down.
Brings up third and 6.
Looking to throw. Keys. A little short pass here to Hill. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
Gain of 10 yards. Complete to Corey Schlesinger.
Back to throw now on first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will take it in for the touchdown. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And his guys are able to make this a close game again.
Makes the score.
Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. won't quite make it to the 25. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He is north of 200 yards. Any time that you can say you're north of 200 yards, you've done something right.
Yeah, you're going to get some big check marks on your grade sheet, and you're going to be in heavy rotation on all the highlight shows, and you might even make a magazine cover or two.
He's hoping for more, the cherry on top maybe, as this game goes forward.
Come on. Ready.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Back to throw. Howard. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, they bring their punter out there now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Fielded just inside the 30. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready. Bronco 80.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
At the 31-yard line.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Now, quick throw there is incomplete. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Keys. Out route to Hill, complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
But it's 4th down.
Check.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
Here we go.
Is a 1st down.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
It's a gain of 20.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Ready.
Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Let's go now.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Our home team, 35.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The situation for them offensively as follows. Down by 10, 1:07 remaining. They've won 3 in a row, but they've got work to do if they want to get a 4th in a row as they'll come up on 1st down.
I'm going now.
For a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And they get up on it quickly and spike it with just a little over 50 seconds to go. Just over 50 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10.
Ready, go. Bronco.
Back to throw. Keys. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
No.
And a 1st down.
Check.
And he'll spike it with exactly 30 seconds now left on the clock. Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that'll be incomplete with a penalty flag here on the field. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that thing go. Yeah, we kind of sensed that one. He got a little too far forward before throwing, and that one will set them back.
And remember, at the NFL level, being aware of where the line of scrimmage is crucial. And here's the other part. Any part of the quarterback's body that's near that line of scrimmage, he's going to get the benefit of the doubt. So he was clearly over the line.
The decision made for him. They've got to go. It's 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is into the end zone for the touchdown. So they still need a miracle with the clock where it's at, but they get one piece to the puzzle done.
Still have hope.
Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So with 14 seconds on the clock, they've got to go with the onside kick. Oh, did the kicking team get it? Yes. The onside kick works like a charm. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Back to throw. A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
The sideline and incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here comes 2nd down.
Let's go. Viking 18.
He's back to throw. And that one to the right side and incomplete. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They'll look to throw. This for all the marbles. And did he catch it? He did. A touchdown. One of the most improbable finishes in recent history. They've won it on the final throw. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5. Normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout, but instead they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.